Leading a prayer culture is hard because it involves trying to get people to do something that they know that they should do, but it kind of ebbs and flows based upon the reality of their desperation. And I think one of the things that is challenging for pastors who are trying to shape a prayer culture is to help people understand that prayer is important in every season. And as a result, it can be disappointing when, with one prayer meeting during a particular season, you got just great participation, all kinds of enthusiasm, and then a few months later or a year later, you're like, where did the fire or the energy go? And if you base your prayer culture on the emotional highs and lows, it's easy to get discouraged. So I think for me, I just had to be committed that this is the right thing to do because we need to pray, and to realize that there's always going to be maybe a core group of people who are just committed to pray because they value prayer. And then you'll have folks that during different seasons are in or out, and realizing that that's still a valuable thing, that they know where to go when they want to pray. And then also trying to figure out how to help get prayer not just into the DNA of the church in terms of events, but also in people's thinking, in terms of what it means to pray and what it is to engage in new and more personal ways with our own prayer life and the corporate context of the church. Realizing that most people haven't seen a prayer culture in the church, so we're asking them to join something that they've really not personally experienced. But when we do begin to see God move, we can then see the momentum of a prayer culture begin to make its way into different elements, whether it's a staff or an elder group or a men's or women's Bible studies. We begin to see the way in which the Spirit can move in the hearts of people to really call the church to pray in a new and powerful way. So pastors have to have a long-term perspective, a deep commitment that this is really important, and then find lots of ways to try and make little investments or deposits, if you will, to help form that culture. And then when God moves, to capitalize on the moment. Just don't become overly addicted to it, because it does come and it goes, and that's okay. It's the way the Spirit of God moves. We're here to continue to call the church to prayer in season and out.